Hello, welcome back, Jazzgrass.
I can't believe
Most
we're making...
professional my Summer Car players in the world, speed runners. Welcome to episode 122
Welcome back.
with no engine parts
I'm
installed.
Brian, joined by Dennis. Just so you know,
It's all my fault.
are you sure we're gonna make our audience watch us go all the way back again?
We're just chilling.
Alright, so we just got to Perry-Harvey. I only to realize our boat is out of fuel.
Because
and
there's
we got
nothing
bring
else to
more.
do on a fucking Sunday. That's what I hate about this fucking game.
It's Joyride Sunday.
Yeah, maybe I'll just drive around. I don't know.
Let's count the engine parts we've assembled. We've put the engine block through the... Nothing.
No, we did not.
That's the end. That's all.
Hey, we have a car body ready to go. Alright? All that needs to happen is a little engine, you know, a little engine work, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
What if I have like some kind of open wound on my fucking knuckle? I don't know where. I don't even know what the fuck.
How did you do that?
So, oh man.
Oh yeah, anyway, man, the only time I've gone bad is when I was just home alone, and
Yeah, we were talking about stories when we got bad.
I felt like I was Tindlin, you know, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, you get like a very tingly feeling.
And
across
I
your
was
body.
like, alright, I gotta like
Across my arms
start
and
feeling
legs.
a little hot. I was like, I need to sit down. So I sat down.
Yep.
I sat there for like 15 minutes, breathing.
Oh yeah.
Breathing helps.
Yeah, just
I-
slow your breathing.
Yeah, and like
yeah.
focus on the breathing, you know.
Yep.
And you'll feel fine within seconds.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, minutes in my case. And I had that one time when oh yeah, that was when I first started smoking weed. I sneakily like smoked some weed, I think outside. And I went back home and I was laying in my bed listening to Electric Wizard. I don't know what, but I swear to God, Brian, I saw ghosts flying around.
Oh my.
I literally was like, man, I'm a little too into the music right now.
That's the thing. The craziest stories I've heard of people going bad is where they actually start hallucinating, and I'm like, wow. Like at that point, I wonder if that's if people who are sensitive to hypnosis are more likely to hallucinate from non-hallucinogenic drugs.
Maybe. Well, it is because I was fully aware that it was mostly my own mind making it up because it was going with the music.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just imagining this right now.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing it pretty vividly. Like maybe it's just a heightened sense of creativity at that moment. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I didn't feel uncomfortable with it. It was just like, dang, that's weird. Never had that happen.
Plot twist. Actual ghosts exist, and one just decided to fuck with you while you were stoned.
Honestly, that's what I
It's
would
the
do.
ghost
If
of your ancestors trying to convince you to stop smoking weed by
Honestly,
spooking you.
I would do that. If I was a ghost, I would fuck with stoned people because they would be like, I don't know, man, is that the weed?
Yeah, like what's in this weed? And one other time that I've gone bad, I still don't know if it was the weed, because I went to Utrecht and I got myself a pre-roll, and I just sat down along the city creek moat, whatever the fuck, along the park. Oh, what the?
A crash.
Alright, nice job.
Please don't back up on me. Thank you.
So, I sit down and smoke this pre-roll, right? And I'm just like, alright, let's get up, let's get going home. And on my way to the bus, I just start feeling like lightheaded, right?
Oh yeah.
So I hop on the bus, and the bus starts driving me home. And I start getting a migraine.
Ooh.
And I'm like, is this the weed, or was I already gonna have a migraine? Like, what's going on?
I think at that point you just already were onto a migraine. I did have one time.
And I ended up vomiting in my tote bag.
That's fucking cool, bro.
And this woman just looked at me like, what the fuck? And I was like,
hey man, just be glad. Yeah.
I was actually offended that she looked annoyed rather than concerned. I was like,
Yeah.
really, dude? There's a kid behind you. Like, come on, man. I was like 20 years old. Like,
Brian, if I was that lady, I would look relieved that you did it in your tote bag and not all over the fucking bus or the train or the tram.
Luckily, I managed to hold in my palms until I was like almost there. So it was like,
Oh, nice.
you didn't have to suffer.
I had one time when I was going to school. Like before going to school, I smoked a little joint. And I don't know what it was, but I was just in the back of the class, head down. Felt like I was gonna vom, but also gonna shit myself. Just those cold sweats, you know?
No, I got a story about that.
And I was like, man, I hope it ain't either. But then I had something to drink and eat, and I felt better.
So, tobacco stimulates, or nicotine stimulates your gut, right?
Yeah.
And what will often happen is you'll light up a cigarette and you'll feel the urge to shit, like quite bad.
Yeah. That's how I do it in the morning.
Yeah. Now, alright. I go to school. I wasn't smoking cigarettes at the time, and I'm just hanging out. I'm not allowed into my English class. It's 10 a.m., right? 10 a.m.
Yep.
That's when the sun opens.
Yeah.
So I am not allowed into my English class. Stephen walks up behind me. He's like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Oh, I don't have my book, so I'm not allowed into the class." And Stephen goes, "Well, I don't have my book either, so let's go to Anderson play some chess." So we go to the coffee shop. We sit down downstairs. This was back when you still could.
Yeah, good old days.
Well, the government wants to socially regress, so we can't really. So there's a lot more restrictions around weed now. So
can't just hang around, smoke weed.
But yeah,
anymore.
so we're now sitting on the sun. We set up our chessboard. Got a cup of tea, and we both rolled a spliff. And I start smoking, and we start playing, and I swear to God, I've just finished that first joint. And I look at Stephen, and I go, "Stephen."
Oh, you told me about.
He's like, "What's going on?" And it's like, "I'm very sorry about this. We haven't even finished our first round of chess yet, but I'm gonna blow up any toilet I come across." But the problem is the toilet at Anderson is not a toilet I feel comfortable
Oh
sitting in,
no!
because
man.
the door hardly covers anything, right? Like, what's the point of a door if you can literally, if anyone taller than 1.70 meters can just poke their eyes over the door?
Yeah,
right?
that's fucked.
I'm not gonna have explosive diarrhea in a fucking toilet like
Well,
that.
dude can pop over the stall and be like, "You okay?" dude?"
So Steve's like, "That's alright, dude." I was like, "I'm very sorry." He's like, No, don't worry, dude. I get it. Better than shitting yourself, you know? I was like,
Exactly,
"Alright."
exactly.
So he's just like, "I'm gonna go, let's go home, and then we'll play some video games or whatever." So we go our separate ways, and I didn't want to take shit at the truck, right? So the whole way
Understandable.
home, and luckily I lived close to like the city center, so the whole way home I'm just clenching. I get home, I shit my fucking brains out.
Oh, that's the best shit though.
Oh,
Where you're sitting there like,
man. That so much came out of me that day. And I still remember the sense of relief I felt.
Yeah.
Like, just feeling my stomach growing smaller from just the
Ooh.
amount of...
Now,
and
that is a proper shit.
you know, and I get up, and I was like, man, that should have just, if that was happening in the morning and not like,
Oh
like
man.
before I went to school, like if that didn't happen in the coffee shop, I'd probably still be hanging out there right now. But instead, I'm gonna play some Black Desert Online. All right, let's do it. Let's roll another joint. Let's get going.
Oh, but yeah, I've gone to the toilet in Anderson, and
It's uncomfortable.
it's uncomfortable. Especially as a tall dude, Brian. Let me tell you, because I feel like I'm the perv. You know, it's like I'm just looking around. I'm not trying to make eye contact here.
It's just like, why use these weird, like,
Look, I get it. All right.
saloon door size doors?
It's like, what if people like do like weird shit in there? All right, trying to snort coke.
especially when there was like a heroin epidemic
Yeah,
going back
exactly.
in the day.
So,
so
I
it's-
understand,
It's somewhat understandable, yeah.
but come on.
I
Let me
remember
relieve myself at your coffee shop. I'll spend more time there.
I remember I was never allowed to use the toilet at train stations from my, my parents would never let me.
Yep.
Because they were like, no, you're not gonna. And I was like, but I gotta. So they were like, nah, you're gonna hold it in, and or we'll just find a random train with a toilet that you can pee at. It's like, well, why? There's a toilet there. And my mom was like, no, there's drug addicted people there,
Yep.
and they're unpredictable.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean it's cleaned up now. It's
Oh yeah. Now it's just alcoholics.
yeah.
Now
Which
it's
I
just homeless alcoholics.
kinda
and
deal
stuff
with.
like that.
The amount of
Oh yeah, one of them tried to sell me a bike when I was just trying to get my rotten weed.
oh man,
Refer to the last episode for a story about the rotten weed.
if I had $1 for every time I got a bike offered to me by a homeless man, I'd have $5.
We've had this channel for coming up to. Hold on, I gotta do maths.
Oh damn. Oh, like
7 years.
7. Yeah, I was about
Coming up on 7 years. And in that time, last episode and this episode, these are like the first times we've, like, at length discussed us going bad.
well, 2 episodes in a row. It's
You know,
good.
our experiences with when we just started. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I think it's interesting.
I mean, okay.
Just the way that. I mean, oh yeah, we put the dog back on. We got.
Oh, yeah.
We got dog.
Where's the dog?
No, it's in the other room. I put it in the living room.
Hey.
There he is, just hanging out.
So, dude, you look mirrored. You are a creation of not nature. I gotta take a pee-pee, dude. Ah, dude. I remember pissing the first time when I was high. And it felt amazing. Like when I really had to pee.
Oh yeah, you held it in for way
Yeah, and
too
then you're
long,
high.
you're
And
like,
then, for some reason, when I get high, right? When I drink caffeine, I gotta piss a lot. When I drink beer, I gotta piss a lot. When I smoke weed, I gotta piss a lot.
yeah, I noticed when I remember
In
one
general,
time
I
we
like
were,
to piss a lot.
One time we were hanging out in Utrecht, and I forgot what it was for. Maybe for some sort of concert or whatever.
Oh,
But we had some extra time, and you just kept pissing.
Yeah.
I remember at one point I was like, dude, like get yourself checked, get your fucking prostate probed or whatever. Like this ain't normal, bro.
I just drink a lot.
But
Bro.
yeah,
I'll be
it's
honest.
just- yeah, I mean he does hydrate.
I do like
He does
hydrated.
hydrate.
I get dry easy, alright?
You got the clear piss.
Yeah. It makes me feel good.
My pee smells like hamburger.
Ah, dude, in the morning, like the first piss,
Yeah.
like that is.
The rankiest
Yeah,
piss.
because I drink coffee, I smoke a cigarette, take a shit, and then that piss is just,
Oh man,
it's just thick.
it's thick.
It's thick.
It's wow.
You know when you get like you put a clear bottle in the garden and put some water in it. People do their like cigarette butts in there.
Yeah.
It's that color.
Oh no.
Like, you just-
no.
Just piss and tar.
No.
Oh man.
Oh, that reminds me of. All right, this is gonna be such a nasty story. All right, look.
Okay, that's good.
All right, look. This is your judgmental people in the comment section. This is your time
Look
to shine.
away.
All right, this is your time to really revel in your judgmentalness. I smoke inside. All right, I just smoke in my room.
You do?
Whatever. If my cat's around, I got it like I got my window wide open and make sure that like everything's well ventilated. Make sure she isn't breathing in.
Should I get these now?
You know, smoke and stuff like that. And I don't smoke weed in the same room as my cat. I don't trust it
Understandable.
because THC is a toxic thing to cats. You know, so I'm careful with that. But I do smoke inside. And one thing is, back in the day, right? You know, when I was living in my old apartment, one day I was like, oh fuck, I've forgotten to like clean my windows for like the past like 6 months. So I'm like, shit, I really gotta make sure to do that. So I go and clean my window. I spray it with the cleaning spray. And I drag my little swipper along the thing and I... Oh,
It was brown.
it was black.
Oh
It was
damn.
black, not brown, it was black.
That is rank.
That was man, and I realized we'd had multiple parties in my room at
Yeah.
that point,
Yeah.
where we just hotboxed the room. We like put towels underneath the door openings and stuff, like really prevent the room from being
Yeah,
properly
get really
ventilated.
high.
And just really, you know, fuck up our lungs for the night.
Get real high.
And
just-
yeah, so I swept that across the window. I was like, whoa.
Or it's like when you go and clean your
Oh,
PC
no.
out and you're just like, oh, I did that.
Oh yeah, one time I brought my PC into where I worked at the time because I worked at like a place where I was building computers and stuff, and you know I was like, hey man, can I bring in my PC so that I can clean it in between work in my downtime? And they're like, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
I bring it along.
Ballsy of you, dude. Ballsy of
Oh,
you. Just
yeah.
be like, all right, I'll clear this. I'll put this in the air.
So yeah, because I opened her up and I'm like, hey, RMA guys, you guys are used to cleaning stuff and such, right? And they're like, yeah. It's like, oh, how much do you know about nicotine tar removal? And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, come take a look. My old classmate who was also working there, but he was working RMA, right? He was working like the hardware support, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the technician. And he comes over and he takes a look and he immediately starts gagging. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Physically gagging, that's fucked.
Because he never smokes.
Oh,
he never
yeah,
smokes weed.
okay, I can imagine.
He just likes to have his beer and listen to hardstyle.
We
right?
probably don't
He's
even
a complete-
smell it.
He's a well-adjusted adult, right? He's just a normal guy who's just doing his normal life, and that's perfectly fine.
And then
But
you show
my
up.
God, he looked inside. He looked at me and he was like, I think less of you now.
That's fucking hilarious.
And, like there was tar like stick like the fans, right? The blades
Yep.
had actual like properly protruding edges of tar buildup. And oh man. And
Oh, Brian.
and they were like, and it's you could smell it and it's
You know what's the most disgusting job as a car mechanic?
Yeah.
I remember when you had to change the interior filter.
Oh
It's
no, that sounds
rank.
nasty already.
Because, all right, depending on what kind of dude or woman or
Yeah.
family is in the car, you can tell.
Oh
You
no.
can tell by the color. It's like, this is brown, you smoke. Oh, this is
Oh.
clean, you're perfect. It's like, this is black. It's like, what?
or how
or-
do you live?
Or when you have to clean those fans out, because you know how that looks, like your fans when you have to clean them in a while,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
got all that
yeah,
fuss. Imagine that times 10.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
disgusting.
Especially because with cars, there's a lot of smear and stuff like that. A lot of oil.
Yep. Oh.
That is, yeah.
Or if it's a rainy day, that's the worst. When it's a rainy day and people come in because the car is all wet, the fucking everything underneath is wet. You're just covered in mud, and the amount of dead animals that have dropped on me, Brian.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like you're underneath there and you're prodding around, and there's a dried out fucking frog falls on your face.
No.
And you're just like,
Oh, no. Just trying to blow it away while it's doing this thing.
and your intern, like helpy boy, the head guy is just hey, keep that light shining, bitch boy. He's like, it won't go away.
I got a face full of frog.
Yeah, no, that's
That mouse between my teeth.
or it's just like fucking mud falling down on you. It's all in your fucking trousers.
The
It's
only,
like-
the only thing that would be that I would think is really bothersome about that whole situation would be bugs.
bugs aren't as bad.
I wouldn't be able to handle that.
I haven't seen that many bugs on the cars.
Oh, that is
To be
good.
honest.
That is good.
Because it's like too warm and it's like
Oh,
turning
yeah.
pretty fast. The only bugs you usually see are interior.
Yeah. That's fucking.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm just I don't care. This is a fun episode because we've been talking, chilling, just sitting here. It's a Sunday. I'm here with my fucking
It is
pets.
an actual
I had an
Sunday
unproductive
episode.
day. There's nothing else I can do. I'm just gonna sit here. This is the essence of the game. This is what we were talking about a slice of life game.
Then there's
Because-
a big fake ass started as well.
Yeah, exactly.
3 weeks of just
Chilling.
thinking about playing.
Just chilling. I'm gonna
probably Red Dead Redemption.
I'm gonna play some Red Dead Redemption. I have a lot planned with my girlfriend as well.
Nice.
And
nice.
gonna drive around Europe. Probably go to Germany, France.
Nice, man. I'm jealous.
Phase.
I'm jealous.
Couple of days.
Really got to get my driver's license so I can start doing stuff like that.
Well, that's the main reason why I was like, I'm
I'll
willing
just
to
take
do
my
this.
cat instead.
Like that's why I was like, I'm willing to do this because like also my girlfriend has a driver's license.
Yeah.
So it's like easy. You can just switch.
Yeah,
out.
you can switch up. So it's not like you being
driving
a chauffeur.
for 8 hours straight.
Yeah. Because that does seem tiresome.
It's like that movement you make with your neck. It's like because you gotta check the mirrors every now and then.
It gets sore neck.
Exhausting.
You get tired eyes from paying attention to everything.
The most dangerous things I've done in my life, Brian. I was fully sober. I just was sleep deprived.
Oh, that
like
is
when I'm sleep deprived and I'm driving, like that's scary. Like it's whack to me that people are allowed to do that. Where are you going, dude? We're sliding off, dude.
He's just gently sliding off the couch. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing with this game. Things move out of nowhere. It's like when you got the car on the jack. And
that's why you need the pit covers, because it'll just fall in the pit out of nowhere.
It'll eat your car. Which is annoying. He's just fucking rubbing his ass on the couch, dude.
He is.
Yeah, you're getting shit stains
That's
here.
fucking nasty, dude.
Like
Come
a stop.
on, man.
Dude.
We sleep on this couch sometimes. Jeez.
Yeah, we do. At least
Maxwell's
is
just
chilling.
big chilling. I mean, our recording times, by the way, are perfect because we usually record around the time that my cat Nela takes her naps.
Ooh, that's
so
nice.
she's going to be sleeping until about 5. That's usually where we end
Nice.
with our recording.
And honestly, if
session.
we're done smoking and Nella wants to be in the episode, she's fully welcome. Or are you, or do you want to keep her down the reps? You know, not make her child famous and anything. Get her.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like all fucking star sex. Like I don't even talk to you guys anymore. Have you been on Jazzgrass? Meow.
Oh man, I gotta say, there's one thing that I'm struggling with as a new cat owner is
New cat dad.
I gotta figure out what her meows mean.
Ah, yeah, that's difficult.
Because sometimes she'll be meowing and I'm like, I don't sure what you want. You just jumped on my lap and started meowing at me. I don't know. So I talk at her and then she meows back and I talk some more. And we have this weird conversation where I'm like, so what do you want to be petted? And I pet her and it's like, that's all right. But she's still meowing. So I'm like, then what else? You've got food in your tray. You've got water. What do you want? What do you want?
Meow, I want allowance. Meow.
It's like, man.
Buy me more things to lay in that I won't lay in. Meow.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a cute thing. You bought this like cardboard like TV.
Yeah. It's like a retro television cat house.
Like, is it actual
You're talking
cardboard?
so far away from the mic at this point.
I know. I'm trying to pet the thing, but I
Oh
can't
yeah,
reach.
it's made out of like a hard cardboard material that's like a scratch on.
Okay,
So it's
because
made out of scratch material.
From here, it kind of looked like it was just veneered on or something, you know?
No, yeah, I get that, but it's actually proper
that's
cardboard,
good,
so that's
that's
pretty good. She has scratched it already, but she hasn't laid inside.
Yeah, I can see that.
And what's weird is she seems to. I've bought a bunch of plush and fluffy soft things because I heard that's what cats need and want, right? My cat will literally prefer sleeping on the cold, hard, laminated flooring rather than on a little like cat basket we got with like a soft plush lining.
I feel like your
a
cat-
little plush cat house.
Your cat's a real-
plush pillow inside of her cool ass retro television.
You know what your cat is? She's a blue-collar worker, mate.
Yeah, I think so.
She's like, man, it's too fancy for me. I'll just stick the ground.
Like that's this is where dogs are superior because you get a dog something and it'll at least try to appease you and figure out what you want with it, right? I gave my old dogs, right? I gave him a nice basket, like a pillow thing to lay on and lay in and whatever. And they immediately make use of it. They're like, "Oh, this is great! Now I got a new place to sleep. It's fucking fantastic."
Give them a new toy.
Get them a new toy. They're like, "Oh, this is fucking fantastic."
They'll break it in a day. They'll kill it gladly for
My
you.
cat, I give her a toy. Okay, she'll get it. I give her a place where she can lay down. Nah, not interested, dog.
Nah,
But why? You're currently sleeping on just random shit.
What if you put a shirt of yours in that you've worn?
Maybe. I've also tried putting one of her toys in there.
What if you pee on it?
And she'll go in to like retrieve her toy, but she won't lay down.
Maybe she just doesn't. Maybe she's a field cat.
No, but it gets worse because she likes sleeping on my lap, and I put like like that soft pillow that's in there. I put it on my lap so she has so she won't fall off all the time when she's sleeping like she normally does. Because she'll turn around and stretch, and then like she'll overdo her stretches, she'll get in a position that makes her fall. But then
That's hilarious.
I have this pillow on my lap, right? And I'm like, all right, you want to sleep on my lap, right? Just hop on, and she will actually just not. She will just be like, what the fuck is this? And then fuck off again.
She just wants to be close to you, dude. She just wants to be close.
Either that or she just hates plush materials.
Could
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my cat just doesn't like plush
What if you
stuff.
get her a brick?
Because she'll sleep on this coarse-ass towel that I've put in my windowsill, because she likes sleeping in the windowsill, but it's like made of marmor, so it's like cold.
Yeah.
So it's like, whatever.
Well,
Sorry, just what a rant that was. 25-minute episode.
Some
That's
pussy talk.
Yeah,
Great.
great.
It's almost evening.
Hope you enjoyed my
go to sleep.
rambles about
It was fun.
being a cat owner and stuff.
Yeah, nice ending bit to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like a cat.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
say that.
Good cat.
We got the fam. Everything will be fine. Tomorrow, things. See you guys next
All right.
time.
See ya.
Jazzgrass. Bye.